welcome back to my channel. My name's Ariane and I'm a luxury travel advisor based in Vancouver, Canada. And today is day 3 of my cruise here on the Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. And we are in Costa Maya, Mexico. We've literally just picked up the pilot and we are going to be docking very momentarily. We do have another ship in port so far. Very excited to check out Costa Maya. I don't have any excursions planned just because I really want to enjoy all that Scarlet Lady has to offer. So I am going to get off, take a look at the little shopping village that they have here, and then I'll probably be back on board and doing some of the activities and relaxing on board the ship again. So yeah, it's been a great cruise so far. I had a wonderful sleep. I'm actually finishing my coffee outside. I went up and did the sunrise yoga class this morning with a guided meditation after. It was so nice. And then I went to the galley, grabbed some coffee, had a cup up there, and then did a refill, brought a cup down here with me. So I'm going to sit out on my balcony now, finish my cup of coffee while we are docking here in Costa Maya. So let's get the day started.
The Grounds Club is the cafe on board. There are 2 locations on the Scarlet Lady, one here on Deck 7 and the other located up in the Galley. Here at this location they do serve specialty coffees at an additional cost and have some complimentary snacks throughout the day. Leaving the ship is very easy. You simply tap your band and you're on your way. It is a fair walk to Costa Maya from where the ships dock. It does take between 10 and 15 minutes depending how fast you walk. I was glad I left the ship just after 9 o'clock a.m. when our ship was cleared, as it wasn't too hot yet. On my way into Costa Maya, I saw this very curious brown boobie. Costa Maya is a very touristic port area. Once you enter, you will see a Costa Maya sign and the shore excursions meeting area to the right. If you continue to the left and enter the building, you will find a duty-free shop and the entrance to the resort area. Here, you'll find the typical cruise shops such as jewelry stores, sunlight color changing clothing, a pharmacy, and many other touristic shops. There are some really nice spots to relax here at Costa Maya. However, to enjoy a beach chair, you do need to buy a drink. That being said, the pools here are completely free to enjoy and you don't need to purchase a drink to use the pools, just the chairs and the cabanas. exploring Costa Maya for about an hour, I decided it was time to head back to the ship. Please consider joining my Wanderlust Journey community as a Patreon supporter. For less than the cost of a cup of coffee per month, you can help support me create more content. My patrons receive perks such as postcards from my travels, access to behind-the-scenes footage, and Zoom calls. For more information, click the link in the description box below. Once back on board, it was time to check out the pool deck, and I was pleasantly surprised that it was very quiet as most people had left the ship today. The main pool here on the Scarlet Lady is quite small in my opinion. I do hope that on future ships, Virgin Voyages will have larger pools, as on sea days they are very popular in the warmer climates. After a couple hours in the sun, it was time to head down to my cabin to get ready for lunch at the wake. In addition to the brunch menu, the wake serves a lunch menu that starts at 12 o'clock p.m. I ordered the poached shrimp again as a starter, and I had the hanger steak for my main. They did make a slight error, however, and they gave me more fries than salad. I had actually asked for the other way around, more salad than fries. That being said, the wake was still one of my favorite restaurants here on the Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. I really did enjoy all my meals that I had here and really found the food to be extremely tasty. After lunch at the wake, I headed back up to my stateroom, popped a bottle of Prosecco, and relaxed in the hammock on my balcony as another Royal Caribbean ship docked beside us. I then decided to try out the dock house at the aft of the Scarlet Lady for some tapas-style snacks. If you're lucky enough to find a place to sit out here, it's a great place to relax and take in the views, especially while sailing on a sea day. I highly recommend the beetroot hummus, watermelon salad, and the shrimp skewers. All the food here I tried was absolutely delicious. After my snacks at the dockhouse, it was time to go for another walk, so I decided to leave the ship again and head towards Costa Maya to take some better photos and videos of the ship, as the sun was hitting the ship at this time of day a little bit better than earlier in the morning. The band by Virgin Voyages is your ship card. It was designed and made from ocean plastics. Each band is produced from about 6 grams of marine and coastal plastics. In total, through the sustainability initiative, more than 2 pounds of plastic from marine and coastal environments will be removed with every sailor who sails with Virgin Voyages. This also means that they are hoping to remove 2.2 million pounds of marine plastics from our oceans over the next 5 years with sailors on the Scarlet Lady alone. After reboarding the Scarlet Lady and going through security, I decided it was time for ice cream at Lick Me Till I Scream. Over the course of my cruise, I did try most of the flavors. My favorites were the brown butter financier, the malted strawberry milkshake, and the key lime pie. I also really loved that the ice cream cones, they had different flavors of blue corn, regular, and my favorite, red velvet. I took my ice cream back to my stateroom and enjoyed some more time relaxing on my balcony. I really do admire the maintenance crews on some of these cruise ships. These guys were maintaining one of the water slides way above the platform below. After a couple more hours relaxing, it was then time to get ready for dinner at Razzle Dazzle.
Hello!
I did want to try Razzle Dazzle for dinner, as their dinner menu does differ slightly than their brunch and lunch menu. There are some of the same items, however they do have quite a few different items available just for dinner. And I have to tell you that my meal here for dinner was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed the food here. As with most of my meals, I ate on the Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. For my starters, I ordered the melon salad, and I had the mushroom tartare again because I enjoyed it so much from my lunch here the day before. I also had the heirloom winter squash ravioli as my main, and for dessert I had the churros with ube ice cream, which ube is a sweet potato, so it was a really interesting dessert and I absolutely loved it. It also had a strawberry caramel sauce. After dinner, I headed over to the Red Room and checked out Dual Reality, which is a modern take on Romeo and Juliet. It was a really impressive show and highly suggest checking it out if you ever are here on the Scarlet Lady.
So I am now back in my stateroom for the night. It's just about 8:30. It's early, but I do plan on getting up quite early tomorrow. I have to say that so far the food on board Virgin Voyages has been absolutely amazing. A lot of the food that I've eaten so far in the 3 days that I've been on board, essentially it's probably better than some of the specialty restaurants on other cruise lines that I've eaten at. Yeah, the food has been really, really good on board. I also really enjoyed the entertainment tonight, so I did go and see Dual Reality. The ship was definitely moving as we left Costa Maya. During the show, you could definitely feel the ship move, so for them to be able to do those acrobatics with the ship moving the way it was, amazing. And the acrobatics that they were doing was also just crazy. So definitely, if you're ever on board, I highly suggest checking out Dual Reality. Definitely a great show. And now I'm just gonna take it easy tonight. I might watch another movie, we'll see, but yeah, just kind of gonna relax, do some blogging. Make sure you definitely check out my blog that I wrote on my experience here on the Scarlet Lady. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And do be sure to subscribe. There's still a few more episodes in the Scarlet Lady Virgin Voyage series to come. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. As always, thank you so much again for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!